So okay, it's better. I mean, the man didn't have to move his truck, but okay, I mean, better angle. Like, so if I was doing magic, it'd all be intentionally. I couldn't constantly know I'm doing it because I don't like the intent of the black magic. So I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to give it power by by fighting fire with fire in this retrospect. So I'm sorry, that I just don't, I'm old school. I don't, man, whatever the rules, we win, Okay, so whatever. So if I just actually did some magic, I kind of apologize, but I was compelled after I laid that flat out in the sun over there. I kind of did, and I came back and said, oh, the sun's in it. So maybe did something happen? Was I returning something? I know that thing annoys me. It's an odd pattern. It's like, what does that accomplish? Why so many different patterns in there? You got two things of what, one thing is, what is that? Well, why there? And then you go to nodules, and you go back to that, and you go back to nodules. And that material is just, like I said, the girl hand, whatever I call it, girl vampire or temporary girl vampire or whatever, and giving her all the credit I can, all the hope I can for you, all the way out. It's up to you to decide now. What does Morpheus say? You can open the door, come on now. We've been trying. I told you I found the one to save you, and you ain't listening. You didn't want me to even contact her. Didn't even want me to contact her. So prove that you had any other point but vaping. Vamping. Vaping. Okay, so here we go. So there it is. There it is right there. So my return that let the sun reabsorb it. It was coiled up, and the thing is, it's no one's fault. My sister put 2 black mirrors beside the bed because that's the only place available in that room. It was like the room demanded you place them here and nowhere else. They wouldn't go anywhere. And I brought the 3rd one in because it was the one in my room in another town, and because it was that was the only place to put them to be them out of the way, and they were just right touching the bed. 2 of the black keys facing each other, and one I think the opposite way. I don't know, don't care. And this was coiled up. And my sister didn't know why they kept this. And so there's no fault here. It's just that, if you don't individuate, you're settled to be. It's just like the Matrix. You got to make up your mind to individuate, or you're susceptible and will be used as an enemy to us. Those that do individuate and decide. That's why this emphasis on decide. Is that why no one knows the emphasis on deciding? Why would you think you're here not to decide? I just don't get no one talk about deciding. I don't get it. Why would you think you don't have that assumption alone, worries the fuck out of me. So right now I got one friend on earth. One friend on earth. Dad, why is my dad looking at me? Hey, Dad. I got one friend on earth. Sure. The male, I'm not too sure. It's thing is, you notice the pattern of not being there. You got to be there. You got to be there. If always it's when it's an absolute emergency to you, when you're vulnerable yourself and you just can't be there. Come on now. It's hard to ignore that pattern. So it ain't picking. It's just I always pre-give credit, and when they don't live up to it, it's I should never give them. I guess I got to stop doing that. Just to go. What do you do? But and it's it's there's a birthday over there, and it's my niece's birthday today. Over here, 2 houses. No huge coincidence, but there's no coincidences. And I just formulated in my mind the video for Unicorn, and what I see coming out here is a big old unicorn and a balloon. Of course, yeah, those things are common with birthdays, but I just formulated in my mind what I see over here. Someone stepping out of the car with a big old unicorn balloon. It's supposed to be no coincidence, right? Is this, we see signs of convergence. What? Is this signs of convergence? It ain't about time? How long? What are we in, fifth? How many overtimes are we in now? Okay, and then no accident with that either. No, sorry. I don't get, okay? So that thing, it's so Unicorn, you gave yourself away because I didn't say anything about Leela I didn't say nothing about Dolly Daydream mimicking Leela about clothes. You get it? I didn't say a damn thing about Dolly Daydream mimicking Leela about clothes. I said the one in Mississippi. I said the one in Mississippi. I said the one in Mississippi. Didn't say a damn thing about Dolly Daydream Madison. I only know about her what I need to know. I ain't got time to waste time on vessels. Okay? I'm going to trust the living over the obvious dead. Okay? The obvious dead, I'm not going to, that's what, you're saying there's nothing, creativity. Oh my God. A woman that just dismissed, it's the way. Watch her and her son. What else do you fucking need to know, idiots? Watch Daily Daydream and her son. She gave herself away. Over with. There's no backtracking. That's who she is. Not rocket fucking science. Just that fucking simple. Okay. So I'm just saying, little miss, whatever unicorn, you gave yourself away because I didn't say no connection. Never. I don't know if Dolly Daydream mimicked her in that way, nor do I care. I mean, I do care, but I had no indication. I said the one in Mississippi down to clothes design, and I never saw any evidence of her. And your idiot ass thinks you're going to get away with it. I've never seen any evidence of that from Leela. That doesn't matter. There's no connection. You're defending Dolly Daydream. What are you defending someone in Mississippi you've never met? Why are you defending someone in Mississippi you've never met if you're not transmitting from the control hive mind? If you're not transmitting from the control hive mind, why are you defending someone in Mississippi you never met?